Hey, how you doing? It's Pat here from Breakwind Comedy. Thanks for stopping by. I'm here with Thomas and Caden. Hey guys, how are you?
Good, pretty good.
It looks like you're all decked out for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Right on. So do you guys have some plans for Christmas this year?
I'm just planning on going to dinner with the family.
Nice.
Yeah, same yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, nice dinner with the family. Perfect. Get some gifts in there. So I'm just wondering if you guys ever heard about when Santa and Miss Claus met.
No.
No?
I have no clue.
It was back in the day before she was Miss Claus. Do you know what her name was? Her first name? Gertrude. AKA Jessica. Yeah, true. So anyway,
That's funny because that's my girlfriend's name.
well, they went on the first date, and so Santa, back in the day, they went to the North Pole High School, and Gertrude she didn't like any of the other elves. She liked them, but she wasn't attracted or had any kind of feelings towards them. But she really took a fondness to Santa. And one day, Santa warmed up and asked her out. She'd like to go out on a date, and so he went over to pick her up in the sleigh. He borrowed his grandpa's sleigh, and at the time it was Rudolph's dad, Red, that pulled the sleigh, and so anyway, he went and picked her up, and he decided to take her to a drive-in, and they're watching a movie, but on the way he had a fart. And so he decided, I'm going to hold this fart in because the first impressions and everything, and I don't want to let it out. You know what that's like, eh? So Santa holds his fart in through the whole movie, and on the way back he's got these cramps and he's starting to sweat, but he doesn't want to let the fart out because, first impressions, so he gets her home quick. He says, well, thank you, I'll give you a call later. She says, why aren't you going to walk me up to the door? He says, oh, he's thinking I better walk her to the door, right? So he gets out and helps her to the door, and he tries to get away quick. And she says, well, aren't you going to give me a kiss goodbye? And so Santa's thinking, oh, this is great. She likes me, so I'll give her a little quick peck, and I can get out of here and relieve myself, right? He's in the back, fart building up. So he gives her a little peck on the cheek because he doesn't want to overextend himself. And just then, Gertrude's dad comes to the door. He says, oh, you must be the guy who took my daughter out. Come on in, get to know me. So he's thinking, oh no. So he goes in, he goes into the living room. Gertrude goes off to get some Christmas cookies and some milk for Santa. And he sits down beside Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, just a baby at the time. And the dad sits over by the Christmas tree in his chair. And so anyway, they're sitting there, and Santa thinks, well, you know what? She's out of the room getting cookies right now. I can let a little bit of this fart out. It's really bothering me. And hopefully, it's her dad. He'll just, So he lets a little fart out. All of a sudden, Rudolph's ears go down, and he's looking down at the ground, and the dad screams, Rudolph! And the guy's thinking, Santa's thinking, wow, he thinks it's Rudolph. I'm going to let a little more of this fart out. He's going to blame the reindeer. Perfect. She's out of the room. He lets a little more of this fart out. Again, the dad screams at Rudolph. Rudolph! Santa's thinking, oh, this is great. She's out of the room. He thinks it's a reindeer. I can let the rest of my fart out. I'm home free, right? So he lets the rest of his fart out. And all of a sudden, the dad screams out, Rudolph, get out of there before he shits on you! Yeah, so anyway, well, I appreciate that. These two are going to have a great time along with the rest of us having Christmas dinner this year. I've got a couple more questions for you. One is, do you believe in aliens?
Oh, always. For sure.
Yeah. And, okay, well, that's pretty much 90%. There's about 10% that say, we're the only ones. So I'm going to go with the majority myself. I think I might be part alien. And, okay, so the only other question I got for you guys is if you could only take away one item from the Christmas dinner that you don't care to ever have ever again on the Christmas dinner, what would that be?
Cranberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuffing.
Don't really
Yeah.
stuffing. You don't like the stuffing. You don't like the cranberries. I'm with you on the cranberries, but I do love the stuffing.
Yeah.
Cranberries is kind of a little bit, not much. But anyways, okay, you guys. Well, thank you very much. You guys have a very Merry Christmas. Would you like to wish all the people out there in La La Land a Merry Christmas? Go ahead.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas, everyone.
And thank you very much for your time. Have a great day.